Welcome, everyone. You've arrived at the Introduction to TaxMama's Enrolled Agent Exam Training Course by Eva Rosenberg. I'm an enrolled agent, CTRS, CTC, and your very own TaxMama. Who is TaxMama? Well, I was named one of the 10 most influential women in accounting in 2022. Why? Because I've been very active in the areas of writing about tax, teaching tax, and doing advocacy on behalf of taxpayers, tax preparers, and enrolled agent exam candidates. I've been teaching the enrolled agent exam review courses since I started it at UCLA Extension over 30 years ago. And I'm an author. I've written award-winning books, best-selling books like Small Business Taxes Made Easy and Deduct Everything. And so you know that I have a clue about what I'm talking about when it comes to both taxes and the enrolled agent exam review. In addition, I have been providing free answers to tax questions for over 20 years at TaxMama.com. So drop by and post your questions. Just click on the top of the page and click Ask a Question. When it comes to the tax world these days, with all the changes in the tax laws, and the IRS is hiring over 80,000 new employees, Congress is getting ready to battle things out. But this is the ideal time for you to be a tax professional. As an enrolled agent, you're going to be able to do so much more than just prepare tax returns. You're going to be able to help your clients deal with all kinds of tax problems, IRS notices, IRS audits, those dreaded balances due. You're going to be able to do that and so much more. And there's a bonus. Unlike CPAs and attorneys that are licensed on the state level, your EA comes from the IRS, and all the states recognize your EA credential. Most states only recognize CPAs and attorneys in the states in which they have their license. What's so special about my particular course? Well, it's not just a quickie exam review course. There are a lot of those out there, and they're really good for what they do. My course gives you in-depth training. You're actually going to learn how to understand the tax laws, and not just what they are, but why things work the way they do, things they never taught me in college. We have about 40 hours of exam review, and we get an in-depth tax education for you. You're going to learn how the tax forms work, the individual forms, partnerships, corporations, trusts, and so forth. You're going to see sample tax returns for individuals and businesses. We'll walk you through some of the concepts, not just how to fill out the return, but how to understand what your clients aren't telling you and how to help them reduce their tax liability. You're going to learn how to do tax research. We've got a separate class just teaching you how to do tax research using free online resources. So you don't have to pay $3,000 for service like we used to have to. There are a lot of things available online. You're going to learn how to reduce your clients' penalties from the IRS, and those people who really can't afford to pay their balances due, how to get them an offer in compromise and pay pennies on the dollar. The other thing that I teach is how to audit proof your client's returns in the first place. So you file a correct ethical return, but one the IRS isn't going to be questioning. You're going to get up-to-date information about IRS operations because I'm actively involved in a number of IRS advisory groups. We meet regularly, a couple times a month, and I spend a lot of time providing feedback to the IRS about systemic issues. So I get some really good information up to date, sometimes before it goes out to the public. I'm also going to teach you how to work with clients, how to say no to clients that you really don't want, that you really shouldn't need, and how to Work with clients in such a way that you can minimize the amount of stress that you get from all of their procrastination and everything else. So we're going to teach you how to make your life easier, even if you're already an experienced tax professional. We're also, as a result, going to teach you how to have your clients pay you more money and be happy about it rather than grousing about it. So just drop by at the TaxMama.com IRSexams.school website and kickstart your career. What's so great about my premium course? Well, let's look at the information. It's 100% online. Everything is online. You don't need any physical books, materials, or anything else. You can use any device, a desktop, computer, mobile, laptop. In fact, we've even had students attending the class live from airplanes. We give you a lot of instruction. So first of all, we have live classes on 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Monday and Wednesday, we have mentoring classes. So we have separate classes live for you to come in an informal atmosphere and work with learning how to pass the exam and ask your own questions. We have a monthly tax roundtable where you can come and ask any questions that you want, whatever, about taxes, clients, anything. We also have a forum where you can post your questions on a daily basis. I answer those questions usually every single morning, and you can ask questions just about anything, about the exam, about your clients, about tax issues, about your own tax practice. So I've been offering this benefit to people for a very long time. It's my way to help mentor people and give you the opportunity to tackle things that you may not have enough experience on, but I'll guide you on how to get through that particular issue. The other thing you're going to get is special connections. You're going to meet fellow students because it's a live course, and it's in a way it's formal, but it's also kind of informal where you're able to chat with each other and get to know people. You'll be able to study with people. We'll help you make study buddy arrangements, and you're going to get lots of resources and connections. By the way, among this connections to fellow students, some people have become lifelong friends as a result. And we've got students from literally every culture you can imagine, every religion, every political background, and many different countries. And we are at peace. That's one of the main requirements in this class is you have to get along and you can't be mean to each other. As a result, we're going to teach you how to also grow and build your lucrative tax practice and how to get along with other people who can give you referrals. As a bonus, we have 80 hours of continuing education credit for EAs, CPAs, and AFSPs. We also have a 3-hour annual federal tax update that's included in the course. It has nothing to do with the exam, but it especially helps AFSP candidates get the extra 3 hours of federal tax updates that they need. And for the rest of us, it helps us get ready for the following tax season. And it also includes updates for the following year so you can do tax planning. And the other bonus is once you're in our class, you're in our class forever. As long as you follow the rules and don't unsubscribe from our class and manage to retain control of your password and your email address, and don't come and ask me every few months, how do I get in? You're in forever. But we do expect you to act like adults. So that is a criteria. Please join us. Jumpstart your career this year. You'll get the equivalent of 3 years of tax training in only 6 months. You're going to be a hero to your clients. So thank you so much for giving me this time.